Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to finally be another part of my makeup collection series, and I am going through my blushes. If you guys can't tell, I don't have a huge blush collection, and I say a lot in my videos, especially my Will I Buy It videos, that I'm not a big blush addict, and you can probably tell from my small blush collection that I was not lying. So I'll just go ahead and go through each blush and kind of give my opinion about it, talk about it a little bit, and then we'll be out of here. Hope you enjoy seeing my blush collection. First one that I have is from Becca Cosmetics. This was in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. It's the Champagne Glow Face Palette. So inside, this is what it looks like. It has a big mirror as well. These two are highlighters, but these top three are all blushes. It goes Rosé Spritz, Amaretto, and this one is like Pamplemousse, I believe. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it because of the glare. I ended up really getting a lot of use out of the first two. Rosé Spritz is a really beautiful peachy pink blush with some shimmer in it. I especially loved it in the summertime. Amaretto is just that staple everyday neutral blush. I honestly did not think I would like that when I first saw the palette, but it's become one of my favorite blushes. I reach for it all of the time. Overall, I was super happy to get this purchase. I believe the entire thing was $54. I'm not sure if these are still in stock. I thought maybe they were coming back for the holiday season, but then I didn't see much after that, but they are in stock. I can leave them linked down below. I do have some split pans as well that has blush and highlights. The highlights in here are Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. Champagne Pop you can buy separately. Prosecco Pop you can only get in here or a split pan. There is a Prosecco Pop and Amaretto split pan. It's actually in my giveaway right now. If you guys haven't seen my Best of Beauty 2016 giveaway, I do mention this was a favorite of 2016, so I purchased the split pan to put into my giveaway, but I'll leave that link down below. But yeah, overall, super happy with this purchase and 2 out of the 3 blushes. The other one is just a little too bright and too pink for me. I need to be really tan to wear that. I have the Tarte Cosmetics and Styled by Harush palette. Now this is mostly an eyeshadow palette. You can see the 6 eyeshadows right here, but it does also come with this blush in Cheeky. And this blush I think is super, super beautiful. It's a really light peachy shade. There's no shimmer to it. It's actually really more of a neutral blush. And did I hit pan? I thought I hit pan on the blush, but I think that's just some sparkle from this shade. I about died. But I love this blush. This entire palette, this is also in my Best of 2016 giveaway. I thought this palette was such a staple and I took it so everywhere with me, not only for the eyeshadows but also for the blush and this mirror, so check that giveaway. But this blush I thought was really beautiful too. Overall, this is just a great palette. I believe it is still in stock, so I'll leave it linked down below. This is a blush and highlight trio from Smashbox. This was sent to me from Smashbox. It does have a mirror inside as well. Inside each of their blush and highlight trios comes with 2 blushes and then also a highlight shade. I really like these trios and I don't feel like they are talked about enough. Again, I did not realize that this would be like this, but this is also going to be in my Best of 2016 giveaway as well. Strange. Okay. But I don't think that these get talked about enough, and I think they're really good. I used one in my latest, I think it was my Simple and Classic Holiday Glam makeup look, maybe? I can't remember. I think maybe I used it in that one, but I just think these are super, super beautiful. The blushes are super pigmented. The highlight shade is really beautiful as well. I just think they're lovely. They have maybe 3 or 4 different options in these trios. I think they're really good, so these will be linked down below as well. And then I do have this e.l.f. blush palette, so hello. So inside you do have 3 different blushes, and then I actually use this as a bronzer. Some people have said that they use it as a blush themselves. I think it just is going to depend on your skin tone. For me, it actually works really well as a bronzer. These 3 I do use as blushes. These 2 I use the most often. This one in particular when I have a good tan going on, but this is a shade that I reach for a ton. I don't do this one quite as often because it does have shimmer in it, if you can see the shimmer to it. So I don't reach for that one quite as often, but this one definitely, and the bronzer I use so often. These little blush quads are really affordable. You can get them at drugstores, and I think I got this one at Target, so I know that they have different options as well. This one is in light, so I can try to find some and leave them in the description box as well. So this is from Benefit Cosmetics. It's the Dandelion blush. So inside, with all their blushes, and I believe with the bronzers as well, it does come with their own little brush, and it has this that the brush sits on, and then inside is Dandelion. It has a little mirror too, but honestly the mirror doesn't work great. But this is the Dandelion blush. It is a super light pale pink. It actually says on the box that you can use it as like an all over face shimmer to give you a little bit of glow. It's a little bit too pigmented for my skin tone to be able to use all over, but it is a really nice, just very subtle light pink blush. When I want some color on my cheeks but nothing too wild, I will go for this one, and I just think it is really, really beautiful. I know the Dandelion gets a lot of good attention from Benefit, and I would say for good reason, but you do need to have the right skin tone in order to be able to wear it and for it to show up on you. So this one is Show Me Your Cheeks. It is from Elizabeth Ma. I believe this was sent to me in an Ipsy bag. I think maybe like my first Ipsy bag. It's a really pretty peachy pink blush as well. It's a really nice shade. It's not one that I reach for a ton, and I wish that I did. I think I need to like leave it out more in order to be able to see it. Otherwise I forget and I like reach for my palettes so often. But this was a really nice blush. I'm super familiar with the brand Elizabeth Mott, but I thought it was a nice blush, and I really like peachy pink blushes with some shimmer in it, especially in the spring, summer. Love them. And then these two are both from ColourPop. This first one is in Quarters. So this one in Quarters, it's definitely more of a neutral blush, but it has a bit of like a kick to it, like a bit of like a deeper tone to it. I find myself reaching for this one a lot in the fall. I really do like ColourPop blushes. They are $8 a piece, I believe. The two that I've tried, which was actually the first thing that I ordered from ColourPop, was blushes and lippy sticks, which is really funny. And I really got along well with the blushes. This one is in Between the Sheets, and I believe I have hit pan on this one, and looks like there's, you know, some leftover brush residue in there. What do you do? Kind of a lighter pink shade. It's not like super pale, I would say. It still shows up really good on the cheeks, but it's just a nice like basic pink shade, and I've reached for it a lot. Obviously, as you can tell, I've hit pan in it. It really is one of my favorite blushes, so it's just really good for like every day. So that one is in Between the Sheets. Next up, I have two Milani blushes. It is in Dulce Pink. It's a really nice pink shade with some shimmer to it. It is a little bit bright. I don't reach for it a ton because if you aren't careful, you can kind of go overboard with the pinkness, but still a really nice blush. My first Milani blush that I ever purchased. And then, of course, I had to get this one. This is Milani Luminoso. It has like a cult following here on YouTube. This was definitely mentioned in my YouTube Made Me Buy It video. Just a gorgeous peachy shimmery blush. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I wear it so often. Everybody loves this blush. If you don't have it yet, you got to get a Luminoso from Milani. Then I just have two left. This one is from Sigma, and it's really hard to open. Okay, got it. It does come with a nice mirror, and this one is in Cor de Rosa, their Aura Powders, which is blushes. This is a really nice neutral blush. It reminds me a bit of Amaretto from Becca and Jacqueline. It's kind of like that neutral blush, but it has a bit more of like a terracotta feel to it. It's beautiful. It is super pigmented. You do not need to use a lot of this blush or you will easily go overboard. Again, this is another product that I don't think gets enough hype, and I think it is so, so good. So Cor de Rosa from Sigma is a good one. I'll leave it linked down below. The last one I have in my collection is from Wet n Wild. It's one of their ombre blushes, and this one is in Mai Tai Buy You a Drink. This is actually really similar to Milani Luminoso, except I think it has more peach to it. You can see kind of the ombre effect here, but I typically swirl my brush all around in it. I don't care so much for the ombre, but I like the effect that it gives. Swirl your brush through it all. This, again, I think is just beautiful. I love it, again, especially in spring and summer, but you know, not even just that. This is such a good like everyday type of blush. It gives the cheeks a pop of shimmer as well, like maybe that day where you're not feeling highlight. I struggle a lot with texture, so I can't wear highlight every day. This gives enough shimmer to me that I think it looks still really beautiful. So I definitely want to pick up more of these ombre blushes. I know there's a couple different shades as well, and it's Wet n Wild, so it's super affordable, but Mai Tai Buy You a Drink is a fave. That's going to be everything for my blush collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Like I said, I'm not a huge blush person, and I have enough blushes, enough different shades to last me by. So I still hope that you enjoyed seeing my blush collection and hearing a little bit about each of the blushes that I have. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else from my collection you'd like to see. I think I'm almost nearing the end. I will leave everything linked down below that I do have already, but I don't know what else I have left. Would you guys want to see me go through my makeup brushes, or would that be like boring or not fun? I'm not sure, but let me know. I'll have to look over my collection again in the videos that I've done, but I think I'm almost out. I'm working really hard on getting like storage and organization and things like that, so maybe I could do like an overview one day soon in 2017 maybe. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. But for my blush video, that is going to be it. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe before you go. Don't forget about my giveaway. It will be linked down below. You can win these top 3 blushes right here, so I hope that you'd be excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you real soon in my next one. Bye.